Hello virtual friends, Daniel Joseph here, welcome back to another gaming video on Sinking Simulator 2. In this video, we're going to see what this game says will happen to the Stockholm after it collided with the Andrea Doria. So, let's start. So, in the Stockholm, if some of you don't know, was a ship that was built in 1948, and it would infamously be involved in the collision with the Andrea Doria on July 26, 1956. Before we continue, let's start with the Bible verse of the video, as always. And this verse is found in Deuteronomy chapter 5, verses 12 to 14. Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it, as the Lord thy God hath commanded thee. 6 days thou shalt labour and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thine ox, nor thine ass, nor any of thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates, that thy manservant and thy maidservants may rest, as well as thou. So it's talking about not to work on the Sabbath day. So the Stockholm, whenever it collided with the Andrea Doria, crushed it in the Stockholm's bow. I believe as far in as the nameplate. And basically we're going to simulate that happening and see what this game says would have happened with the Stockholm from the damage that she sustained. So right now, as she did in reality, she is tilting towards the bow. Just to show you that, and turn off the brake tool to show that I'm not going to cheat. It will be 100% play the game. And there's the dogs. I mean the dogs barking in the background. They always bark at everything. That's really annoying, which is why I prefer cats. So the bow seems to be going down a bit. It seems to be settling. So I don't see her going down any further at the moment. Judging from to make sure that I bashed in her bow the accurate amount that she did whatever she collided with the Andrea Doria. And actually, the Stockholm is still on service to this day, now named the Astoria. And so you can actually cruise on it. Which is pretty interesting that you can on the very ship that sunk in Andrea Doria. No, it seems to be the wrong way round, nay. Yeah, I think I put it in tiny bit too far. But according to the simulation, she is dangerously going down by the head, which is not a very good sign. And just spilling over into the next compartment. So according to this game, it's saying that Stockholm shouldn't have survived that collision. So it's saying that the Stockholm should have been sinking as well as the Andrea Doria. But yeah, again, it doesn't really show the warranty doors closing, which is a feature they should add to this game. But they don't. So this is not completely accurate, but it still gives us an idea of what may have transpired if the collision damaged the watertight doors or where they couldn't close them. Yeah, we're just going to continue to go through the ship. Man, Stockholm is most likely going down. And just when they thought things couldn't get any worse, it just did. My goodness. The ropes snap and the mast begins to tumble, falling back instead of falling forward, for reasons unknown. But that's just what happened. Yeah, the ship is most definitely sinking. There's no doubt about it. She might hit the seabed before she goes under. And as the ship continues to sink, the funnel starts to give way. Balancing on the tiniest little bit of leverage. Surprising, and then she tumbles into the sea, splashing everyone and everything, killing people around her as the Stockholm sinks to the seabed. The Andrea Doria saying, "We need help, we're sinking." And Stockholm be like, "We're sinking too." Fortunately, since the Stockholm is smaller, the Stockholm sinks faster than the Andrea Doria, and is therefore gone in half the time Andrea Doria took to sink. There's Stockholm going down into the depths of the briny blue. There's nothing left for the Stockholm. She will founder. Within minutes, she will founder. As she reaches to a vertical angle, she sank in water that the ship was longer than the depth of the water. So in the process, she hits the seabed and breaks apart. In doing so, about breaking more. And she continues as she continues to break apart. The stone is able to rise higher and higher into the air. As the ship collapses due to the impact of the seabed. She falls apart as she continues to as her stern continues to rise to a vertical angle. And then rotating, she disappears. And continues to break apart. Oh, the ship is just kind of going vertical or something like that. And she is filling up with water. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the seabed falls to a deeper depth, increasing the sea depth and making it easier for this and the stern to allowing the Stockholm to sink deeper into the sea. And after 5 hours of struggling, the Stockholm disappears beneath the waves forever, never to be seen again. That's the sinking of an alternative sinking of the Stockholm. This game should have happened to the Stockholm after she collided with the Andrea doria. Well, thank you all for joining me. This has been Daniel Does Stuff with more Sinking Simulator 2. And I'll see you guys next time as the ship breaks apart even further, becoming unrecognizable as a wreck. Well, let me know if you want to see more of Sinking Simulator 2. I want to thank you all for joining me. This has been Daniel Does Stuff in Sinking Simulator 2. And sinking of the alternative sinking of the MS Stockholm. And I'll see you guys next time for another video. Goodbye, and God bless you.